יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום. Welcome beautiful family. יאר אדוני פניו אליך Shalom. Hello, beautiful family. Shalom. This is a bit of the full moon in Aquarius sound healing meditation that I just recorded yesterday for the community. So I thought I wanted to start it with that. It's a very sacred high blessing, the blessing of the high priest in the holy temple. It's a blessing that we bless upon everyone to be protected, to be guided, to be blessed with peace, with divine guidance and protection. Hello, beautiful family. It is very good to be here with you. As you can see and as you can hear in my voice, I am coming up from the depth. I also know that we have severe buffering, so unfortunately I try to do my best. I will say hello to the chat room. Hello, Dawn from England. Good to feel your vibe, beautiful sister. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Chris. And let's see who else is here. Chris Field, brother. Thank you for your blessings, brother. Thank you. It means a lot. And Tara. Hello, beautiful Tara. Happy Leo season. Roll King. Hello, Roll King, you beautiful brother. And Stephanie. Oh, thank you, my darling. Always doing my best to show up, you know. We have to show up. No matter what happened, we have to show up. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Paula. Paula, life surprise, huh? Thank you for your love, Paula. Thank you for your beautiful message that you've sent me as well. It really meant a lot. Yeah, I just thought I missed last week and I couldn't miss another week, even though it's been a big week. I had to come and just be with you. Hello, Miss Moose, and hello, Eugene, and Valerie and Eugene. Hello, Jesse and Natalie. Thank you, Natalie. That's beautiful. Janeline, and hello, Janeline, and Ruth, and Dee. Hello, beautiful Dee from Adelaide. And Dov Elsano from Israel. אוהב אותך, אחי, אוהב אותך, ילד יפה שלי. And hermano John, hermano beautiful brother, I love you. Jess, hello beautiful Jess. It's been a long time since we've seen your name on the screen. It's good to have you with us. And מתגעגע גם אליך, דור. Grace, hello beautiful Grace. I missed you, Grace. And April, I missed you. And Deborah, beautiful Deborah. And thank you, brother Dor, thank you. Joe, hello Josette and Bridget. It's buffering but can still hear me. And awesome. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your blessings. What else? Did I miss anyone? Let's see. No, I've catched up with the live stream chat. Awesome. Yeah. This is an important part. Let's go. Let's play this. This is, as I said, apart from the full moon in Aquarius sound healing meditation. Listen to this. Love is my vibration. Love is my religion. Love is who I am. And love will always guide me throughout the days of my life. שלום אמא יפה שלי, שבוע טוב. And hello Kelly, hello Angelica, and hello Marianne, and shalom Guy אחי, opa. Nice to feel you. Okay, so let's update the family. Those of you who are not aware, my beloved father-in-law have passed away last Thursday, 10 days ago, and in the 2-3 weeks prior to his passing, we have nursed him in hospital, and it was a very long journey of seeing my father-in-law slowly fading away. Um, and then, you know, just to be in that graceful moment of holding the hand of a soul that is passing out of this world into the next world has been, you know, one of the highest levels of grace and divine presence I could be honored to be in. It was just such an honor to hold his hand and to be there with him and to make it as comfortable as we can and as calm as we can. And he was a good man, you know, he was a very good man. He achieved a lot in his life. He was an amazing man. And we sent him away with a lot of blessings. And so all the last week we were mourning, and today was the memorial, the 7th day memorial. So, you know, earlier today we did our blessing for his spirit, his soul. And life continues, you know. Life never stops. But as you can see in my voice, in my presence, I am here for you. I've took a shower, I've refreshed myself, but I've been very, very challenged because I was also being targeted for a bit of bullying, a bit of abuse, a bit of attacks, a bit of gossip, a bit of uncomfortable energies was sent my way. And we can't go into too many details here, and there's no need, but it's just been a very interesting challenge of growth, you know, to be in such a vulnerable state and to be bullied in the vulnerable state was just a very, very interesting experience that's still unfolding. So life, you know, life brings challenges and we have to keep on showing up. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Michelle Moroki. Hello, Chloe and Adrienne. Hello, Chloe and Adrienne and April. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Yes, you know, the last 10 days have reinforced the realization of the circle of life, how life is a passage, you know. We're born as babies, we live throughout the days of our life, and one day, sooner or later, we all have an expiry date, and we all go back to source. And, you know, once again, you know, I've seen dead bodies in my life before, unfortunately too many. But seeing a dead body again, you know, is just really, it really gives you that reminder of how this physical world and this physical reality, it's where we dwell and it's where we journey and it's where we experience life. But at the end of the day, we come from somewhere and we go to somewhere, and without the spirit in the body is just another artificial physical thing, as real as it is. Who do we need to pay a visit to? Don't worry. Universe will take care of all the people it needs to take care of, because there's eyes in the heavens. That's the thing, Spirit. You know, family, this week, you know, there will always be people that will be, you know, misbehave or mistreat us or treat us the wrong way or give us the wrong thing, you know. And it's in their weakness, you know, it's due to their weakness. But the idea is that in the heavens, there is a lot of eyes. Many eyes are watching. Many eyes are watching into our hearts, into our souls, into our minds, into our spirit. And spirit knows exactly what our intentions are. So, you know, those of us who are centered in heart, in love, and come from a good place with good intentions, even if other people talk bad things about us, and even if people spreading rumors about us, and even if people attack us and bully us and try to, you know, scare us, at the end of the day, we need to come into the lion season, into Leo season. This is the energy that is kicking out in today, you know, in the last week. We need to come back to that brave, courageous warrior love, lion heart that trusts who he is, know who he is, even if the entire external world disqualify who you are, even if you're being judged and criticized and gossiped and whatever. If you know who you are, that's all you need to know. If you know what your intentions are, that's all you need to know. And if you're coming from a good place, and if you know in your heart what you really intended to do, then it's all good. Spirit knows. And Spirit also knows the other side, those that their intentions are not in the right place, and those that their thoughts and actions and words and feelings and are not in the right place. you can hide it from people, but you can't hide it from spirit. And at the end of the day, spirit is the divine order taking place. Everything will be taken care of. Hello, Sarah. Welcome, Sarah. Unfortunately, we couldn't have a private session last week because of lockdown, but we'll see you again soon. Hello, Grace. Hello, Tabitha. Hello, Tiani. A long time, Tiani. Welcome. Thank you for your thoughts. And Charlotte. Hello, beautiful Charlotte. Benjamin. And who else? Jules. Beautiful Jules. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Family, Patreon community, I must tell you that in this time in my life, you have been such an amazing, I've got shivers all around my spine as I say it. Having you in my back, sending me your blessings, your support, your love, it's been amazing, because this has been a very challenging wave, and I could sense you, I could feel you, and I found refuge in your blessings of protection, in your blessings of strength and courage and love. So thank you so much. As always, thank you for everything, for being a part of this community, for your support. But these last few weeks where our family were mourning and in grief and in shock and in trauma of some kind, you guys just kept us strong with a nice, beautiful love vibrations in the background, and I could really sense it. Thank you. From my heart, thank you. So much has happened, Last time I've seen you was a new moon, 2 weeks ago. And here we are now on a full moon. And so I've missed the live stream of last week, which is in between. And a lot has happened. But let's kind of look at what the main shifts of since then to now. Where are we? We are now officially in Leo season. Sun is on 2 degrees Leo. Hooray! There it is. Sun, 2 degrees Leo. Fantastic. You know what? Before I continue, let's bring in the mantra. Mamritanya mantra. Yes, baby. Okay, and we'll stop this. Beautiful. Now we can have a nice thing in the background. Excellent. Okay, so hello, Brioni. Hey, fratello Davy. Te amo, te amo. So yeah, as I started before, the sun is on... here it is. Sun is on 2nd degree Leo, which means we are in Leo season, people. Yes, the lion roars. Now, usually in Leo season, I'm usually full of power and strength of vroom, but at the moment, I'm a bit of a lion that is kind of like recovering from this heaviness of grief and mourning. But believe me, the lion is here, and the lion is ready to be and to embody who I am in my truth, in my authenticity, and there is no fear in here. There is only love, because I know who I am, and I know my intentions, and I know what my heart feels and what my mind thinks, and I know what my mouth is saying, and I know what my body is doing. And so this is this Lion Leo season to come into this courage and the strength and the bravery, to be centered in ourselves, in the authentic royal self, self-expression, to sing our song, to write our story, to create a new painting, to dress the way we like to dress, to beautify the way we like to beautify, This is Lion, Leo, the kingdom. So the sun is home. That's amazing. The sun is home, which means that the sun is very strong. The soul essence is very strong. Now, what else? Mars is also still in Leo, 27th degree, at the end of Leo. So the warrior, as the soul, the sun kicked into Leo, it's joining the warrior. So there's a lot of action for self in Leo, meaning that each one of us, with all the challenges, will feel inside still this courage and this strength and this bravery to embody self and to be self. And even if you're not feeling it, you will feel the call on the need to step into that. It's like step into your heart, step into your courage, step into your bravery. Don't be a scaredy cat. Be the lion, the king of the jungle. The other shift that happened is that Venus over here shifted into Virgo a couple of days ago. We'll talk about that. So we have the Venus into Virgo shift. We have the Mars at the end of Leo. That's important, the critical end degrees of Leo. we have the Sun kicked into Leo, and we have Mercury flying through Cancer and about to go into Leo too. So in the next few days, we're going to have the Sun, Mercury, and Mars in Leo. And we are coming off the full moon. The full moon happened yesterday at 12:36 p.m. I'm going to take you there in a moment, but unfortunately, I'm not as prepared today for the live stream. I only 3 hours ago I've decided I'll go for it because we had the memorial and everything. So I'm gonna, I'm sorry it came so quickly. I'm gonna go to the toilet, I'm gonna leave you with the mantra. I'm just taking a quick break and I'll be back. And I'm just fixing it up for you so you can be with the mantra when I'm back. There you go. Alright, so I'm back, baby. La 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 la. Okay, so who else has joined us? Bryony, I said, yeah, Bridget. The lions means is out and shows the strength, courage, and leadership for your soul. Thank you, my darling, indeed. Tiffany, Kali Rasta, love you, sister. My pleasure. And Liv, beautiful Liv, thank you. And by the way, Naomi just screamed at me from the bottom of the house. She's like, please extend my blessings and gratitude to all the community. Naomi is very grateful for all your blessings, for her family, for her father, and for us, and for all your support. So thank you from Naomi as well, my wife. Now, as I said, Mercury flying through Cancer, about to go into Leo, and then it's going to be very interesting, right? Because we're going to have the Sun, Mars, and Mercury in Leo, while Venus is in Virgo. Now, what else? Moon nodes now on 9 degree, 9 Sagittarius, South Node, 9 Gemini, North Node. Juno is still with the South Node, baby. So the goddess of marriage and sacred relationship all the last 2 months, a month and a half, is there with the South Node, really bringing all the past up into the surface. Everything from the... And I can vow for that, my goodness. All the history of all the years of my marriage, everything just came up. Woo. In this kind of week of memorial, of mourning, because things that some people have done back then and throughout the years of the marriage has just came back again now. It's like, wow, amazing. So if try to see what is Juno trying to show you on the South Node of the moon, it's like the old stories, the old beliefs, the old philosophies, the old values, the old teachings, old ways, because one of my challenges, even within the Hebrew tradition, there is a lot of differences between Jewish people coming from Sephardi, which means like the North Africa and Arabia, and the Jewish people coming from Ashkenazi, which is more the Europe and the Canada. It's kind of like the traditions are so different. And so I am the Sephardi and my wife's family is the Ashkenazis, meaning like I am the African Hebrew man and my wife's family is like the European Hebrew man, and the traditions are different. And so Even just by the concept of the seventh day of grief and mourning, even the rituals and the approach and the way it's practiced is completely different to the way I know all my life. And so I found myself in this place of like almost culture shock, and yet trying to adjust and to understand how to accommodate it, how to, just embrace it for what it is and accept it for what it is and find the beauty in it, even though it's very different to what I know, and bring in some of what I know. So try to see in your life how the last few weeks to a month and a half, things have been kind of coming to kind of show you from the past how things need to change, to adjust, to receive a new perspective, because Juno and the South Node are in opposition to the North Node in Gemini, which is like the fresh, the young mind, the curious, the let's try something new, let's look at it from a new angle. What if we think about it like that? How would it look like, So maybe your marriage and your relationship has been going through some process, and it's process that was based on this old story that was kept on being kind of, played with in the relationship, and suddenly you found yourself in a way that say, what if I think about it like that? And what if both partners will think about it like that? Suddenly the new way of thinking about it allows a new adjustment, a new kind of direction, a fresh perspective. That's about that, okay? Now, over the last few days, the games that we had, I want to take you back to the full moon. Let's go back to the full moon. We move one day back to yesterday, Saturday, and we move to 12. There we go. A few minutes forward. 126. There we go. 12:36 p.m. of yesterday, Saturday, a full moon in Aquarius, baby. The moon is on 1 degree Aquarius, 26 minutes. And the sun is on 1 degree Leo, 26 minutes. So we have the royal authentic self, my kingdom, in opposition to Aquarius. Aquarius is other people, the world, external forces, radical, quirky, out of the box, revolutionary, sudden, eruptive, shock, earthquake, lightning strike, enlightenment, realization, aha, breakthrough, breaking free. That's Aquarius. Aquarius is also, global corporations and global organizations and big, that kind of a thing. Because Aquarius ruled the world, it's all that kind of. So it's very interesting, but because before the moon came into this full moon, and this is Saturday, but if I take you now, I'll take it a few hours back, leading up to the full moon. Okay, leading up to the full moon, I want to take you. Let's look at it, because this was a cool thing. Okay, this is what's important that happened in the last few days. There we go, and move it a few minutes. I want to kind of nail the shifts that took place. Actually, I'll move another hour back. Oh, let's move a day. Let's move a day back. Okay, now I'll move hours forward. Okay, so we'll start with Venus. Venus on your 10 o'clock, okay? 0 degrees Virgo. Now, we'll look at other things as well, but Venus comes into 0 degree Virgo on Thursday morning, okay? So 10:36 a.m. in the morning of Thursday. Venus moves from Leo into Virgo. Now remember that the big thing we spoke about in the new moon 2 weeks ago was the journey of Venus and Mars. So if I'm going to now put it on days and I'm going to move days back, I'm going to kind of recap to you very quickly what we spoke about in a very deep kind of way in the last few live streams about the journey of Venus and Mars. And so I'm moving back and I'm showing you how, okay, so here on your 10 o'clock, okay, you will see Venus moving towards Mars, okay, here it comes, Venus closing in on Mars, and then comes the moon joining them, okay, as exactly as they come into conjunction, we had the Moon, Venus, Mars, which was on the 13th of July, 12 days ago. Okay, was not this week, last week. And then the Moon passes, and Venus still travels with Mars all this time. They're kind of like, look, they're still kind of together. Here they're starting to break away on the 21st of July. 20th of July, 21st of July, around, let's say 5 days ago, which is Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. From Tuesday, they started to... Yes, that makes a lot of sense into my life. From Tuesday, they started to break, and then Venus comes into the end of Leo and shifts into Virgo on Thursday, last Thursday, the 22nd of July. As Venus shifts into Virgo, the Sun is already on 29 degrees 27 of Cancer. So the Sun is just about to shift as well into Leo. And then the Moon begins his heavy journey in Capricorn from Thursday. So the Moon goes into Capricorn. What is Capricorn again? It's in opposition to Cancer. So it's kind of like the Moon will come to opposition to Mercury as Venus shifts to Virgo. The Sun will shift into Leo, the Moon will come into opposition to Mercury, and then the Moon will come on top of Pluto, and then the full Moon will happen on the 1st degree here of Aquarius. So it's kind of like it's all the way rising to the full Moon. It's actually a very Capricorn energy. It's the restriction, the authorities, the law and order, the powers beyond our control, the heavy. It's kind of like holding us, feeling kind of like but we're trying to understand it. Because here comes the Moon on Friday. Oh, sorry. Let's go back. Before the Moon, do the Mercury, the Sun. Where are you, Sun? There you are. Okay. The Sun at the bottom at your 6 o'clock shifts into Leo, 0 degrees on Friday. So late night of Thursday, midnight of Thursday night. Okay, so Thursday morning, and Venus is still on 0 degrees Virgo. So Venus on 0 Virgo, Sun is on 0 Leo. This is very symbolic, very important. Okay, because 0 is the initial degree. And this is coming in a dark moon phase. Look, the moon is here, already on 9 degrees Capricorn. And when it comes to 1 degree Aquarius, is the full moon. And so this is already the dark moon phase, which come into the end of the lunar cycle. Okay? And we're having these shifts. And as these shifts unfold, then the moon comes in. The moon comes into the 19 degrees. There we go. Mercury is on 20 already. There we go. And 2010. Let's move it exactly. 2011. There we go. On Friday at 5:52 p.m. So this is happening like Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. From Thursday, all these events of which is anyway the 2 days prior to full moon is the build-up of everything. Comes Thursday, and suddenly we're having all these energetic shifts happening as the Sun shifts in, the Venus shifts into Virgo, Sun shifts into Leo, the Moon comes through Capricorn and opposes Mercury, and suddenly we're having these restrictive, heavy emotions, suppression, control, around powers, our external powers that limit us or restrict us or suppress us, abuse their power on us, and its opposition to Mercury. So Mercury is in Cancer. The mind is processing its emotional security, its insecurities, self-worthiness, maybe not feeling safe. I know I felt that, like, this is Friday, Friday, Saturday. Last night I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep last night. Don't know if you experienced that too, but I just couldn't sleep. I was wired all night long. Just I had some anxieties, I had some thoughts running, my mind was just processing, there was this buzz. We were laying down next to a fireplace, very calm, fire burning, but I just couldn't fall. And I'm someone that usually I put my head on the pillow and I drop like a rock. But last night was just nuts. So I'm now also doing live stream on like 3 hours sleep, basically, on top of everything else. Because at 6 o'clock in the morning, I managed to fall asleep for 3 hours. But, this got to do with the full moon as well. I will explain. So it's kind of like, the moon is opposition to Mercury. So we are feeling the cold restrictions, the abuse of power that was done on us, abuse of, suppression, what suppresses us in our life. We're feeling these emotions, feelings that suppresses us. And it's for the full moon, so it's all coming up to the surface. And suddenly comes Mercury, on the other hand, in Cancer, and it's like, hey, I need to understand what I need to do here in order to feel more secure inside myself, because I'm feeling a bit of insecurity, and there's all these insecure thoughts and processes, and there's plenty of reasons to entertain fear and doubt and FUD, fear, doubt, and uncertainty in the world, wherever you look, right? So if you are not worried about the poo, and you are not worried about the juice, now there is Mother Nature. The world is like, in America there's fires everywhere, Canada fires, and in Europe and there's like floods in China and rains and monsoons and train stations were flooded in Kiev, in Russia, in China. The dam broke, rivers rising. Mother Nature is kicking, yeah. That's Uranus in Taurus, baby. And we've got more to go with that. We've got until 2025 until Uranus get out of Taurus. So that's this kind of extreme weather phenomena, extreme earth changes, reminding you the big picture. We are traveling through the photon belt of the galactic equator. It's a very high frequency buffering blanket. And we are receiving massive new information, light codes into our DNA. Photons of light are penetrating planet Earth and our bodies. There is such a galactic cosmic evolution transformation happening right now that everything we see in physical reality is just the representation of this energetic quantum leap jump shift that is happening. The awakening is happening, In the same time you're watching all the sleeps and all the unconscious, the awake is happening. So, unfortunately, some people suffer around the planet due to earth changes, and we send them our blessings, of course, of safety and protection as always. But coming back Friday afternoon, moon opposition to Mercury, and it's not over, because as the moon is facing Mercury, look, she's looking ahead, and what she's seeing is like, oh no, I'm going to meet Pluto. So I better understand what's really going on here, because I'm facing my biggest fears, my biggest trauma. This is my, that's Pluto. Deep traumas, deep fears, unconscious, subconscious, abuse of power, abuse of sex, abuse of money. And it's in Capricorn, it's the authorities, the restriction, the law and order, external powers. It doesn't have to be authority as a government, it can be authority like a figure in your life that has an authority, I'm definitely facing this, there is authority in my life right now going on. So I definitely feel this, and I felt that during this weekend as I reflected on the things I need to go through now. And this is coming opposing Mercury as the sun kicks into Leo, and so it's kind of like, oh, I'm having all these insecure thoughts, my mind is going like, yeah, I'm really feeling it, I'm feeling it so suppressing, so restricting, and here comes the sun into Leo and go like, rise up, lion, rise up, be the warrior, be strong, be courageous, be brave, believe in yourself, know who you are, trust in who you are, because if you're in your heart, and you're a good person, and you value you, and you embody you, Spirit will take care of you. Everything will unfold for you. And the truth that you embody will be the truth that will serve you, and it will protect you, and it will guide you, and it will heal you, and it will open all the right doors for you. So step in, don't fall into this, yes, but I'm scared, I'm feeling this is the trauma, this is the fear, and I've been processing this all my life, Mercury in Cancer. I know this so well, this insecurity is like, yes, I don't know what to do. It's like, come on, step into your power, step into your heart, don't entertain fear. How many times did we say it over the last year and a half? The main challenge of all this episode on planet Earth is fear versus love, light versus dark, black magic versus white magic. All we need to do is to be heart, to be love, to be centered in love, centered in heart, loving ourselves, even if no one loves us, loving ourselves. And there we find refuge. There we find courage, there we find bravery, there we find strength, because we are connecting with who we are, the royalty, the lion. Venus in Virgo, by the way. Virgo is an earth sign. Venus is also ruled by Taurus, also earth. And so Venus in Virgo is coming down into detox, clarity, clearing, analyzing, looking at facts, data. 1, 2, 3, 4 makes 5, 6, 7, 8. That means that 10, 11, 12 need to go, 13, 14, 15 need to stay, and 16, 17, 18 need to be readjusted, 19, 20 can be placed there for later. That's Venus in Virgo. So, you know what? Let's look at this relationship. What's the facts? What's the data? If, you say, look, it's a good friend, you've been friends for a long time, and you kind of like, because of Juno with the South Node, you're holding these values of like, but it's a friendship, it's since a long time, you don't just give up friendship because of a little dispute, that's what the old beliefs saying, yeah? Hold on, don't just let go, hold on. Believe in those people, believe in people, even if they're traumatized, even if they abuse you, even if they come and traumatize you again and abuse you again, but still reach your hand, reach your hand and reach your hand. And comes like Gemini is like North Node is like, well, I need to change the way we think about that. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I want to reach my hand again and reach my hand again and reach my... No. I think that this time I'm going to try something different. This time I'm putting an end to it. Boom. I'm taking my hand. It can't be reached anymore. That person, it's a ghost. Ghost. Doesn't even exist anymore. It's a ghost. A new way of thinking. For example, because why? Because the moon is processing in Capricorn the abuse of power, the traumas. It's coming into Pluto. Right? So it's kind of like Venus is like, I need to get into the nitty-gritty details of my life here. Because I just met Mars in Leo. Venus and Mars just conjuncted in Leo to declare the new kingdom, the new royal self. The feminine and the masculine came together to unite to set the tone for 2-year cycle. That was last week. Venus and Mars, whatever started last week, it's now initiation of the next 2-year cycle of Venus and Mars cycles of conjunction. And it's in Leo. It's kind of like we have to step into the heart. We have to embody heart wisdom. We have to embody love. We have to come from heart. We can't come anymore from the corrupted mind, the corrupted ego, the traumatic mind, the unconscious mind. That's why the moon is with Pluto there. All these unconscious feelings, subconscious feeling, fears, traumas, pain. I can't do this anymore. I need to create a new kingdom. So Venus kicks into Virgo and starting to do the cleaning job. This is like the cleaning lady comes into home. Oh, hello, I'm your cleaning lady. I've come to clean your house. And she started to clean. So, for example, my father-in-law passed away, right? What does that mean? God bless his soul, the man was a hoarder. A doctor and a hoarder. You know, his office is like this kind of library full of books and objects from every kind of possible era you can think about. There's so many things he collected and he wouldn't let it go in any stage of his life. And now what we're going to do, we need to go and start sorting it out now. You know, give to charity, throw away. That's the Venus in Virgo that we need to face now, basically. So it can be also for you. Maybe you're moving a house. Maybe you've decided that it's time for you to clean your environment, and you decide you move from your apartment with your roommates because the environment hasn't been right for you, and the last few weeks have shown you that it's time for you to go into a place where you really belong. And so Venus comes into Virgo and say, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to pack up my stuff. You can keep that. You can keep that. I'm taking that with me, taking that with me. And I'm moving to a new place and I'm starting clean. Venus in Virgo, physical health. Virgo, detox and clarity. And so this is a good time now with Venus in Virgo to pay attention to our health, to our body, to our diet, to drink a lot of water, to eat clean food, organic food, high vibration food, vegetables, fruits, nuts, all these goodies. It also means to cut away toxins. Do some detox on your physical body. Venus in Virgo. This also in your finance, Venus. So let's clear and let go of financial obligations that are not really useful for me. Maybe I need to pay the debt on this credit card and just cut the credit card. I don't want to have it anymore. Maybe I have too much Dogecoin, shitcoin, and I need to have more Bitcoin. Maybe I have too many altcoins and I need to reassess my portfolio and to make sure that as the coming wave now into October peak, or kind of when I go there, I'll start to get rid of some altcoins so I can have more of Bitcoin, the real king. Okay. For example, in finance, maybe you have real estate investment that you need to kind of think what you're going to do about. It's tax season, so it's kind of like, let's get clear with the taxes. Let's pay attention to the details, When did I buy? When did I sell? At what price did I buy? At what price did I sell? How much profits did I make? How much tax do I need to pay? Finding out all the details from your accountant and from the ATO. Things like that, Also, Venus, your values. Which values need to be purified, detoxed, morals, things like that. Venus is also sexuality, what in your sexuality need to be detoxed, whereas your sexuality became toxic, because it was based on the Pluto moon in Capricorn. Let's move into the Pluto moon. It happened a few hours afterwards. There we go. Pluto moon, Saturday around 2:30 a.m. And so just before the full moon. Let's move exactly. Pluto retrograde, reminding you, yeah? So 2:34 a.m. Friday night into Saturday morning, yeah? So this is basically 10 hours before the full moon. So it's a classic crescendo for a full moon, where the dark moon phase is where everything comes into deep introspection, into deep reflection, into the final purge and release, and the moon comes on top of Pluto, and we feel it's very much supportive of anxiety or fears, of tension or stress or worries, or you playing with your pains or your trauma. Hello, beautiful sister Laura. Oh, and hello, Christine and Steve. Oh, Christine sends love too. Hello, Leah, welcome. And Haley, hello. And William, brother. And Tanya. Good to have you all here. So yeah, this is the moon with Pluto 10 hours before the full moon, making sure we're really gonna feel it, we're really gonna recognize it. Sun is on 1 degree of Leo, Venus is on 1 degree, and the other thing that is happening a bit prior, if I'm gonna go a few hours back, and 157. I missed it a bit. Let's go. It's on here. 034. Let's move Venus to 034. There we go. Venus 034. Oh, 36 now, huh? Okay, there we go. Thursday also, another aspect of Thursday. Thursday was huge. Everything happened on Thursday, Friday, big shifts. So Venus comes into 0 degree Virgo 36 minutes, and what is it doing? It's doing a direct opposition to Jupiter, 0 degree 36 minutes in Aquarius. So Jupiter is retrograding in Aquarius, and just before it goes back into Pisces, and Aquarius is, it's in Pisces, Jupiter is in Pisces, and just before it moves back into Aquarius, Venus comes into Virgo, and it aligns with Jupiter. So this is kind of like, if you've taken the pure actions, if you've kind of like, if you really kind of got your mind together and made the right decisions, and profits will come out of this. Jupiter gives the rewards, the gifts, so it could come in gifts of Venus, right? Gifts in department of Venus. A new level of intimate connection, a new financial gain, a new improvement in your health, a new kind of a new wave in your relationship or in your love life. It's kind of like, suddenly something good is happening. Suddenly a new connection is happening that is more pure. Okay? This is Pisces Virgo. This is the axis of detox and healing. Because as Venus detoxifies and heals all those aspects of your life in Virgo, Jupiter in Pisces manifests the healing and the dreams coming true in divine love and divine order. But if you are toxic and poison and all this thing and your life is a mess and you're then here comes magnifying the illusions, the deceptions, okay, the Pisces. The wounding, like the feeling lost, okay? So it's all you feel very lost because of certain situation that's very toxic in your life, or you feel very blessed because of certain gifts that are coming to you. I have signaled to the community on the 21st of July, and I've told the community the bottom of Bitcoin is in, okay? We are done the bottom, we're going up. And then came this Venus, Jupiter, and Bitcoin is just like boom, 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 and Theta and Ethereum and everything. The crypto market is recovering. So family, the dip is over. If you haven't jumped on board yet, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do. I can only tell you what I know and what I do. I bought the dip, and many of our community bought the dip. And if you haven't bought the dip yet, wait for a bit of correction. Look at the 4-hour chart. I will show you soon. Look at the 4-hour chart, look at the 1-hour chart, look for a bit of a correction of 20-30% down. Once that happens, just get in because we're going up now. I believe that by October we have $100,000 parties for sure. So we're going to have a very exciting 3 months now in crypto land. Hopefully on board. Chris Field, what did you write? Was in Moldy Unit in Olinda. And now I've moved to a bush block in Belgrade. Spent the past 2 days pulling out ivy and weeds to heal the natural landscape. Exactly, Venus in Virgo, brother. That's it, exactly. Venus in Virgo is also, hey, beautiful family. Make sure that you have the stock of your vitamins, of your, herbs, of your goodies. Make sure that your pantry has the things that you need and not just all kind of toxic things you don't need. It's kind of that. But also, come into healing. So take your vitamins. As always, vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium, B12. You've got the chaga mushroom. You've got so many goodies, Eat well, drink well, exercise. Sweat it out, sweat lodge, going to sweat. You can't go into sweat lodge because of lockdown, but sauna or being in kind of detoxifying energy, even to jump into the ocean, salt water, do a salt bath, cleansing the auric field, the energy field. And you can do all kind of detox diets. And so that was the beginning of the rise of crypto, and it's all mooning there in crypto land. And at the same time that Venus did this opposition, Mars over here, 25-24, is aligning with Pluto. So Mars is creating this alignment with Pluto, which is also like, let's take action. Let's take action to overcome these fears, to overcome this suppression, to overcome this. Because, again, we went back to Thursday, okay? Now I'll go back. And let's go back to where we are now. Let's go back to now. Let's see. So, oh, sorry. What am I talking about? I went for the full moon. So then came the full moon, and on the full moon itself, let's look at the chart. 12:36. So here's the chart of the full moon. So on the full moon itself, we had this kind of axis of the sun and the moon, okay? But the Venus-Jupiter is still on. Even though Venus is on 2nd degree 30 minutes and Jupiter is on 0 degree 27 minutes, that 2 degree is still opposition. And so there was this kind of like Venus-Jupiter with the sun-moon here, while we're having the Mercury in Cancer is now building up his opposition to Pluto, okay? So there's this box happening here of a process that is cooking. And the elements are, as we said, Venus, purify, detox, pay attention to details, perfection, it has to be right. Leo, Mars in Leo, the end degrees of Leo, take action of courage for your future, be brave warrior, do not be afraid of the challenges you are facing, step into your heart, step into your power, come on. The Sun in Leo, step into your heart, step into your power, be the lion, be the lioness, be who you are, be authentic, be real, sing your song, speak your truth, okay? And then we've got the Mercury in Cancer, it's like we have to create a new mental forms of thoughts that can empower us emotionally rather than amplify the emotional insecurity that we keep on playing. It's like, I don't believe in myself, I don't believe in myself, I don't believe in myself, I don't believe in myself. That thought, I don't believe in myself, causes you, moon with Pluto, to feel the fear and to feel the trauma, and it suppresses you and it shrinks your energy and you can't find happiness and you feel like the scaredy cat. It's like you have to, but I don't believe in myself. I believe in myself. So it's like Venus into Virgo said, detox those thoughts of Mercury in Cancer, detox opposition to Pluto, detox those thoughts, those narratives. Mars in Leo, yeah, change it to something more royal, change it to something more supportive, more empowering. Sun in Leo is like, believe in me, empower me, be with me. So all of this Sun and Mars, and remember Mercury is coming into Leo soon. So this is the Sun and Mars giving like empowerment to Mercury to change his mind, to change the thoughts, to change the narratives. Venus in Virgo is like purifying and detoxing, yeah? And it's opposition to Jupiter, so it's magnified and expanded, okay? So the other side of this box, you've got Jupiter magnify and expands Pisces, the dream, healing, love, connection, devotion, connection to spirit, intuition. There is such a strong intuition. If you know something, trust it and believe in it. Then you've got Saturn here, by the way, and this is a biggie because the Sun is about to do opposition to Saturn, Mercury is going to do opposition to Saturn, Moon is going to come on top of Saturn, so we're going to have a lot of Saturn this coming week, and we'll talk about that later. But then we've got the Moon on 1 degree Aquarius, like, you know, we have to let go, release and let go of other people, what other people do to us, what other people said to us, what other people feel about us, what other people caused us. We have to let go of that in order to step into the Sun in Leo. So it's like it's the world that makes everyone afraid. The world looks so scary. Everything is falling apart. There is lockdown, there is food, there is juice, there is this, there is that, there is floods, there is this. The world looks so scary. Oh my God. Step into your lion. Trust. Trust. Everything is going to be okay. Trust. Let go of all that. Aquarius is also kind of feeling alien. Feeling a bit like an alien. Don't belong. Like out of time and space. Like feeling kind of like, oh, you know, odd feelings, weird feelings that you don't even know where they come from. You're processing, you know, like last night for me, like I couldn't fall asleep. I didn't even know why, but I was processing a lot. All this happened to me last night for sure. I felt this. I embody this process. So this was the full moon. And this is now the process that will unfold over this coming 2 weeks until the new moon. I'm not even talking about all the rest of the parameters here, yeah? I'm just focusing on this box that is kind of playing with us on this full moon. So then, let's move to now. Here is now. Venus 4 degree and 4 minutes Virgo. Mars 27 degree, 13 minutes Leo. The Sun 2 degrees Leo, 41 minutes. Mercury 24. Okay? The moon has already passed Saturn, so let's go a few hours back to see where exactly the moon was with Saturn, just for the concept of the process I just shared with you. Here is the moon with Saturn. It happened today at early in the morning. There we go. This is the time I couldn't fall asleep. 4:23 a.m. I was sitting outside in the balcony looking at the moon. Bats were flying above my head, and I was thinking, why can't I fall asleep? I was just feeling that, you know. And pay attention that another big shift is approaching as Jupiter will move back into Aquarius. Okay, that will be a big shift. So now let's move forward. Okay, so the moon is traveling forward through, the moon is here, traveling through Aquarius. And Mercury is traveling too. This is Sunday, this is, here we are now. And as I move into tomorrow, the moon is doing opposition to Mars at, there we go, 27:39. 27:34. Let's do it exactly. Moon opposition to Mars, exactly 33. There we go. Tomorrow at 9:13 a.m. Okay? So tomorrow we're going to have this moon, 27 degree of Leo, really fiery, really taking action, really fired up of like stepping in and just like protecting, defending, creating the kingdom, the Lion King, stepping in for the warrior, you know, this is the brave heart warrior, okay? And he's in opposition to the moon in Aquarius. The moon is coming off the full moon, releasing and letting go. Releasing of other people, moving other people out of our life, moving other kind of, letting the world go, you know, coming back into self and letting the world go for a bit. And this is coming now into, as the moon opposes Mars, 9:13 a.m. tomorrow, it's also about to come into conjunction with Jupiter. And it's also aligning with Mercury. Mercury 25 degrees of Cancer already. And Mercury is now in the opposition to Pluto. So we missed that exact time. Let's go back a few hours to see the 25, 22. There is Mercury opposition to Pluto on Monday morning. So tomorrow morning, tonight as we go to sleep, we wake up tomorrow morning and at 6:15 a.m., Mercury in his opposition to Pluto. So it's already now. Remember, any event is not just the moment, it's leading up to it. So Mercury is already in opposition to Pluto, which means that we are all can be contemplating, thinking, reflecting from a place of the child, Cancer, looking for the mother, the emotional security, the connection of nurturing connection. And it's in opposition to Pluto. It's the fears, the abuse of power in our past, the abuse of sex, the abuse of money, and how it restricted us and suppresses our traumas, our deep embedded traumas is Pluto. Because Pluto wants us to transform and to evolve. So it's like the mind in Cancer. I just been through a full moon. I just released energy. How can I transform out of here? How can I evolve out of here? As the Sun and Mars kicking my bum, like, come on, change it, move into the future. Moon is Aquarius is the future. Coming to the end of Aquarius, like, come on, who is coming with me into my future and who is not? So that's the Mercury opposition. Interesting is also that Eris is the goddess of war, the goddess of discord. She's the sister of Mars, you know. She's the wife of Pluto, and she's squaring Pluto for the last year and a half. Like all throughout 2020-21 and 2021 into the beginning of 2022, Eris is squaring Pluto constantly. So this is kind of the rebellion, the feminine, this is the feminine rising, the rebellion feminine goddess of like standing up and stepping up and taking action, the activism in the streets, the people marching the streets in Aries, people wanting to march for their rights and what they want, and it's in kind of square to Pluto, the powers beyond our control in Capricorn, the government, the law and order. So that's what you see as this ongoing growing friction between authorities and the people of the world. As you can see, there's more and more protests happening around the world and more things, and it's going to keep on escalating based on the astrology. Also, another important thing to remember is that Saturn and Uranus just finished their second square. Saturn is pulling back, and as soon as Saturn will kind of station direct in October is a big shift, people. In October, all the planets starting to move direct. And so in October, Saturn will start moving forward to trigger the final square with Uranus. The other thing that is happening is, where is it? Oh yeah, the Moon Jupiter. So we'll go a few hours back, and then tomorrow there we go. Tomorrow by noon, by midday, there we go, at your 6 o'clock, Moon is together with Jupiter at 1:55 p.m. tomorrow. So tomorrow is a day of interesting shift as the Moon moves out of this heavy, moves out of Aquarius. After it is the opposition to the Sun and the Mars, it comes into Pisces, and it meets Jupiter in Pisces for the kind of last time in this chapter until Jupiter will go direct later on. But this is the kind of the emotional body is touching base with Jupiter, the dream of divine love, connection, miracles, healing, just before Jupiter goes into a final visit in Aquarius. The other thing that is happening, we are watching Mercury. We are watching the shift of Mercury as it comes to the end of Cancer. At the same time, Mars is coming to the end of Leo, and then we're waiting for Jupiter to shift into Aquarius. Okay, so we're gonna move now. Let's move a day forward. Here is Mercury 28, Mars 28, Jupiter 0 degrees. This is the 27th of July, Tuesday. On the way there, 2 days back, sorry. Now also at the same time of now, Mercury 23 is trining Neptune. Oops, I need to, sorry. No, this one. Thank you. Mercury is trining Neptune. Neptune 22nd degree, 56 minutes over here. Okay. Mercury 23, so if I move a few hours back, that's another aspect that is happening right now, and that's a good one, right? Why is it a good one? Because Mercury in Cancer wants to feel security, emotional security, nurturing connection. It wants to overcome all these insecurities. After this full moon, come to release and let go and move on. And it comes in alignment, in a beautiful trine to Neptune. And Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, and it's in Pisces, and it wants divine love connection, and it wants miracles, and it wants healing, and it wants devotion, and it wants intuition. So this is what highlights. There it is. No, sorry. Mercury is just flying there in Cancer. Moving to 58, the exact alignment trine of Mercury to Neptune. Sunday today, early morning today. So all throughout today it's happening, okay? So this brings kind of an aspect of, here comes the mind in Cancer, as I said before, trying to understand how can I find nurturing connection, emotional security, where I belong. How can I find where I belong? And it's trining, which harmonizes with Neptune in Pisces. So communication, have a space to be more compassionate, to be more loving, to be more caring, more gentle, more understanding, more looking at each other through the eyes of divine love rather than human love that has judgment on it. The ability to look at each other and to see each other and to reflect and to think and to process each other in a more compassionate way of we are all children of our moms and dads. We're all children of creation. We all have love in our hearts and we all want to be happy. And, maybe you had an argument with your partner, but maybe your partner upset you at the moment. Maybe it kind of annoyed you, irritated you, because that was a possibility of the vibration with this full moon. Venus opposition to Jupiter. You might have been irritated by partners or family members or friends or something like that. And it's kind of like, how can we overcome this irritation? Mercury trining Neptune. Let's have more compassion. Let's look at each other through the eyes of love. Let's understand each other from the heart and realize, that maybe he has a bad day and processing something heavy or deep, and that's why it's like that. So let's talk with love. That's a beautiful thing. That's a good alignment. And that comes before Mercury opposed Pluto. Okay? So Mercury came into this trine with Neptune, 22nd, and then Mercury kicked into the opposition to Pluto, 25. Here he is, yeah? So it's almost like Great Spirit came and gave us this injunction of, do not be afraid, do not worry, we are with you, we are guiding you. And it's kind of like, listen to your intuition. Inside of you, you know something. You know. So the Sun and Mars in Leo is like, trust what you know, act on what you know, believe in what you know. Venus in Virgo is like, cleanse and detox all these self-doubts. Why are you doubting your intuition? Cleanse your doubts. Let go of your doubts. You doubt yourself because what other people say about you? Let go of other people and know who you are, kind of a thing. So now let's move back to Tuesday. We bought Tuesday. Mars opposed Jupiter. Where is Mars? Mars. We're moving there now. Okay. Here is Mercury. So Mercury on Tuesday. Mercury. Now pay attention. Neptune rules media, and we said it many times. And as Mercury is playing with this Neptune, and there's going to be other things with Neptune as well, Mercury is going to shift into Leo. Here, let's go there. Mercury is shifting into Leo on Wednesday morning. There we go. At your 12 o'clock. Here is Mercury into Leo. 11:11. Wow. Mercury shifts into Leo on Wednesday, 11:11 a.m. That by itself is a big oh man. Whew. And as it shifts into Leo, it creates the alignment to Jupiter, right? 0, 0, 0 to 0. So now Mercury, 0 degree Leo, Sun, 5 degree Leo, Mars, 28 degree Leo. So on Wednesday, we're going to have suddenly the mind, intellect, and communication is kicking into the brave, courageous lion kingdom, okay? Where we need to step on the stage and sing a song of empowerment, sing a songs of love, trust our hearts with empowerment and embody love. Just like that, out of nowhere, being creative, spontaneous, expressing a song, writing a new poem, singing a new song, cooking something new, doing something new, like I just did now. This was not planned. This was me putting the effect on and going like, I'm just going to sing them a song. Because I just trust my voice. I trust my spirit to channel the inspiration that will be needed for this moment. Hello, Stephanie. Literally just moved the house and going through old boxes of stuff right now. Hoping to feel more organized soon. Exactly, Stephanie. Thank you, Nicole. Feeling all right. We're getting there. And Peter, hello, beautiful Peter. Thank you. Good to feel your vibe too. So yeah, this is the party of Leo really kicking in. Now also remember, 8th of August is the Lion's Gate is coming up as well. So let us hope we could manifest sound healing meditation on Lion's Gate. That would be really awesome. Thank you, universe. Manifest some miracles and magic. So this is that Mars, Jupiter. That's the next station. So Mercury shifts into Leo, and now eyes into Mars. Where are you, Mars? There we go. There is Mars. So now we're gonna move a day forward. Here is Mars on the 29th degree. We missed Jupiter. So Jupiter shifts before Mars. There we go. Here we go. Jupiter on your 11 o'clock, moving 0 degrees of Aquarius, bam, into 29:59 of Pisces on Wednesday, 10:42 p.m. Okay, so Jupiter moving into Pisces, and this is the end degree of Pisces, reminding you we've been there a few months ago when Jupiter moved forward. This is the critical end degree where people can feel lost, people can feel completely delusioned, fogged, confused, and this is coming after this week. As we go through this week, this thing with Mercury trining Neptune rules the media, and then Mercury opposed Pluto, and it's in Cancer, and suddenly everyone can feel scared and intimidated and fearful and not secure because the news and the media are telling them that there is a whole new thing happening. Someone farted in Zimbabwe, and that fart is lethal. Yeah, it's a big fart in Zimbabwe, and it's traveling through the clouds. And there is special technology from the mountains that as soon as this fart wave will touch the leaves of the pine tree, it will become this organic gas chamber that will poison the entire world. And it's gonna be something as crazy as that. And people are gonna fall into it. It's nuts. Be careful. This week, propaganda galore to the max. A whole new level. The crazy show is about to get crazier. The news of this week is gonna go like boom, boom, boom. They're gonna try everything in their power, and it's gonna become like wow, And then Jupiter kicks into this end degree of Pisces. It's like, oh no, why is the divine love not here for us? Where is spirit when we need it? Wow. People gonna lose faith and lose hope because everything is so or you're gonna be in a place where you feel the most amazing connection to divine love because you've done the other opposite side, because you're detoxing your life, because you've stepped into your power, you've stepped into your courage, you stepped into the essence of who you are. It doesn't matter if the entire world crumbles all around you. You're standing tall in the trust and the knowing that Spirit loves you, protects you, and guides you throughout the days of your life. And it's like you're going to feel that connection. And what is Pisces on the other side of it, in the final degree? The greatest miracles, the greatest healing. Okay? So, hello, Nina. Welcome, Nina. And so this is important. This is Wednesday, Thursday. It's going to be interesting days out there in the world. And it's going to be very odd. And Mars is at the end degree of Leo, 29 degree of Leo. So all the warriors are going to be fired up. Warriors are going to be fired up for action. It's kind of like, no way you're going to do this. And it's like Saturn in Aquarius, 10 degrees. And Venus is about to do an alignment with Saturn. The Sun is coming closer to Saturn. So Mercury is closing in on the Sun now, Leo. And both of them, the Sun and Leo, the Sun and Mercury, are going to be in this opposition to Saturn. So we're going to have some news. We're going to have some things that come in from big corporation, from big government, from the world, and they're going to be like on a whole new level. And Jupiter at the end of Pisces is going to be like, oh my God, what's going on? The media is taking over and taking us into, we are done. There's going to be a lot of that, I promise you. You're going to see as this week is cooking, it's going to be nuts. Leave alone that everyone's at home again, lockdown. So what do they have? Lots of free time. What do? Conspiracy theories. Why not? Let's chew a few more, because if we watch 10,000, let's watch another 1,000, because then we'll have even more bank of knowledge. I have warned people for a long time. In this time, if you dive too deep into conspiracy theories, your own mind is going to become a conspiracy, because there's so many things going on and so many things are floating and everyone's saying the truth and everyone's sharing something and everyone... Over the last 6 months, I haven't listened to anything, I haven't read anything, I haven't looked at anything. I don't need to. I already know what's going on. I don't know everything, but I know. I understand the concept. Do I need to know every detail? Do we need to know everything? No. Some things we don't need to know. Some things, it's okay, I know. I know what it is. I know what it's about. I know what's going on. I know what's happening. And at the end of the day, I have to trust the divine order. I just need to know who I am. I need to maintain my vibration. I need to be the lion. I need to be heart. I need to be love. I need to be positive. I need to be a good person, to do the good deeds, to take good action, to have good intentions. And I will manifest the beautiful people around me, and I'll manifest the healing, and I'll manifest the future reality that I want. I'm not going to go there and try to understand the world. Good luck. The world itself looks like a one big Pisces, Jupiter, Neptune, one big LSD trip. It's like, enjoy. No, thank you. Not for me. I'm just staying in my sovereignty. Venus in Virgo. Detox your physical life. Like, if you download what's going on in Mozambique right now, or in Sierra Leone, or in this province in China, in this world of internet, we have exposure to so much information that people in these days, they forgot almost that 20, 30 years ago, people had newspapers, they had TV, there was news from around the world, but you would have got like the entire world news in half an hour, 20 minutes, which was like tick, 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 tick. Now you can read about every personal thing that is happening in every country in the world, and it's like, how much do you really need to know? Does it help you to know what's going on there and there and there and there, there? What's going on here? Remember, North Node in Gemini. Keep on coming back to you. It's not about you going to the world, South Node in Sagittarius. No, come back to you. Your own mind, your own personal environment, your own personal life. How do you live your life? How do you think? What do you see? What do you listen to? What do you feel? What do you process? How do you meditate? That's what you need to focus on, North Node in Gemini. Simple. So, let's move forward. This is Wednesday. And now we're waiting for Mars on your 6 o'clock to shift into... Now it's moving. Jupiter. Oh, we missed Jupiter? No, we said Jupiter. We spoke about Jupiter, right? I believe so. Yeah, we spoke about Jupiter. We said Jupiter shifts. Yeah, there you go. On Wednesday night. Wednesday night, Jupiter shift to Pisces. We spoke about that. Moon is traveling now through Aries. The moon will be with Neptune. The moon will be with Neptune on Wednesday, early morning, Wednesday. So this is also supporting what I just said about the Mercury and all this Pluto and Mercury at the end of Cancer is like, I really have to find emotional security. I really need to change the way I think and to have more good thoughts for myself. And the moon is going to come with Neptune, going to amplify the feelings that we really want of being found and connection, or the feeling of being very lost. So choose to be found rather than to be lost. Choose to be found rather to be lost, and listen to your intuition this week. Listen to your intuition. Oh, I'm buffering hard suddenly. Let me see. I didn't know that the media is also a funny word now. Okay. That's right. I will upload the recording later, so it will go smooth anyway. Okay, so now let's move into censorship is gonna grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, But we'll do whatever we can do until we can't do it anymore. 29 Mars. This is Thursday. And what else is Mars? There we go. Mars opposition to Jupiter is building up. 29, 29.50. Oh, there we go. 29.53 minutes. Let's move back to 52. There we go. Friday, early morning Friday, Thursday night. Mars, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Boom. Here in your 6 o'clock. Mars 29.52. Opposition to Jupiter 29.52. I'm leaving you with the mantra. And I'm going to the toilet again. Okay, so here I am, baby. Mars opposition to Jupiter. Let's just look at it, you know. Here comes Mars, 29 degree, 52 minutes of Leo, the final critical end degree of Leo at the final 10 minutes. Okay? I don't know, Roll King, what are you laughing at? And as Mars comes into the end of Leo, before it's going to shift into Virgo, and it's kind of like, this is the brave warrior go like, and it's opposing Jupiter at the 29.52 of Pisces. And so this is the lion warrior taking the accumulated energy of all the Mars journey through Leo into a final action in opposition to Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter will magnify in Pisces the illusions, the lies, the deceptions, the false, and the truth, the divine connection, the love, the compassion, the dreams, the manifestation, the intuition. In my case, this week, I have to face a person that lies, deceits, deceives, abuse, bullies, sabotage, unwell in their mind. And it's in opposition to Mars, the warrior that is coming to fight for justice, for the right, for the truth, for love, for heart. And this is the battle between the truth warriors of love and heart wisdom in opposition to those that deceits and lies and lie and corrupt and manipulate and abuse and, you know, that. On another level, if you are taking actions for your life and you're in your royal self and your center, this is the magnification and the expansion of your dreams coming true. Your essence of love and miracles and healing and intuition is super powerful. This is super powerful intuition, people. Pay attention. And this is happening as Mars is about to shift to Virgo. So now we're going to move hours forward, and this is Friday early morning. So the night of Thursday. As we go to sleep on Thursday night, Mars will oppose Jupiter. So that's why I'm saying to you, be prepared. This week is going to be galore. There's going to be galore. And as we come into Wednesday, Thursday, this is where the show is gonna become like a whole new level. Interesting, if you look at the Olympic Games, interesting the whole concept that we have Olympics, Even the illusions, Copa America, the Euro Championship, and the Olympic Games, even though all of them has been played in 2021, they all been still branded as 2020. So it was Euro 2020 instead of 2021. It was Copa America 2020. And now it's the Olympic Games 2020. We are literally traveling through time here. Now, the only reason why it's still called 2020 is because they put so much money on merchandise that they can't just change it to 2021. But other than that, there is no logic. It doesn't make sense. It's absolutely stupid. If we're playing in 2021, why are we calling it 2020? It's so weird. It just shows what a circus reality is. Now, by the way, as Mars is going to do the opposition to Jupiter, another important aspect, look at that. First of all, Juno is still with the South Node, so it's directly connected to relationships, okay? To marriage, sacred relationships as well, okay? But what else is happening is that the moon will be on top of Chiron in Aries at that time. And so the feeling of the wound, the same trauma, this is coming for healing. If you will find the courage and the strength, I'll talk about myself now, yeah? I will have to face the Capricorn party and the Saturn in Aquarius. I will have to face a process that usually I've never been in my life through. Why do I have to face that process? Because someone that did things in the past has done things again, and it's forcing me to step into my brave, courageous heart. Mercury, Sun is in Leo, speaking for self, royal self, speaking the truth from the heart, not being afraid, having the courage, having the bravery to embody who we are. Mars taking action, and guess what's happening? The moon comes into Chiron and we're feeling the wound. It got to do directly with our wounding, okay? And it's an opposition to Jupiter. So here comes the great opportunity for gifts, for healing, for miracles, for divine intervention, or for complete feeling lost because everything exploded in your face because you're completely delusioned. What else? And the third quarter moon then comes. And here we are, by the way, Friday, 30th of July. We are ending July, baby. This year has flown by. So let's move to Saturday. Saturday, Sun, 7, and when the moon will come to 7, to 8. Okay. Here it is, Sun 8 degrees Leo, together with Mercury. This is on Saturday night, 10:26 p.m. Mercury is conjunct the Sun. It's already very close. Okay, and the third quarter square with the Moon. Moon 8 degrees Taurus. Okay, so we're gonna come into Taurus next Saturday, a week after the full moon, the middle point between the full and the new moon. The moon is coming to Taurus, the place of home, of safety, of security, of stability, and it's kind of starting to get electrified by Uranus, and it's doing the third quarter square before the new moon with Mercury conjunct Sun. So there's some big realizations coming up for us next weekend, big understanding, and there's a lot of actions here. And by then, we miss the shift of Mars. Let's catch Mars when it shifts to Virgo. Before I kind of move on, if there's any specific questions that you have that I haven't spoke about, let me know. In the chat room, of course. By the way, best medicine for Leo season. Cacao. Tonight is cacao. Heart opening. Cacao medicina. Mars. We were with Mars. Where are you, Mars? Here you are. Let's move you forward. Here it is. Friday, 6:33 a.m. Mars is moving into Virgo, and then we have Mars and Venus in Virgo. So detox becomes the highlight. We have to take action for detox. We have to cleanse. We have to perfect our life, to pay attention to the details in our life. And remember, this is the Venus-Mars journey that started here in Leo, right? From Gemini into Leo. Sorry, from Cancer into Leo. Now they're coming into Virgo. Venus is ahead. But, Venus is doing a square here to Juno in the South Node. Interesting as well by itself, and to the North Node, of course. And the Moon is traveling through Aries on Friday as Mars is kicking into Virgo. So, the weekend, from Wednesday. From Wednesday is like lots of action. And I'll see you again next Sunday, of course. But before I do that, what's coming for us next week is I want you to watch the Sun and Mercury. Oh, here it is. They meet on the 8th degree of Leo. On the 9th. Oh, here it is. Mercury and the Sun on next Sunday night. So we're going to talk about that next Sunday. Okay? In the live stream next Sunday, we'll have the conjunction of Mercury and the Sun. But now I think what will be nice is to actually show you how it looks like in the 3D. So let me change that to that. What is that doing there? How did that happen? I don't know. Not this one. Not this one. I'm confused here. I know what it is. Okay. Okay, so. I'm trying to work something out here. Doesn't really work that well with me. Okay, so let me fix it. Sorry about that. Goodness me. Goodness me. Okay, there we go. So, as you can see now, our solar system, and I wanted to show you this whole story of Mars, Venus-Mars conjunction, So this is, here we are. So if I go back, Okay, so here is the full moon. Here's the full moon. Sun, Earth, Moon. That's the full moon. Mercury, right here, behind the Sun. Venus and Mars. So if we look at that from here, you can see how this is what I'm saying to you, that the moment is not just that, but this is basically the bottom line, is that here is a conjunction of Venus, Mars, the Earth, okay? And then they move on, and we have the Neptune influence from there. So Uranus, let's move to Neptune. Here's the Neptune influence. And so here's the Mercury, Neptune. Neptune is just like influencing all these concepts. And also what I told you before about Eris, you see? Here is Eris, the goddess of discord, and she's squaring Pluto. So you see, that's why it's like they both have very big, long cycles. And so this square is going on between Pluto and Aries, 2020, 2021. And the other thing that I wanted to show you was, where is, can't see it here, no. But yeah, that's the main intensity of right now, of how the Earth and Mars and Venus, and it's all kind of playing together with each other. And as we move forward, you see, Here's the conjunction. You see the line? Pum, 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 pum. That's the conjunction, which means it's like a needle sharp effect, right? And then they go. Beautiful. This is the astrology, how it looks like. Okay. So that is that. And now the other thing I want to bring up very quickly before we end this live stream is just a bit of crypto. Let's see what's going on. Just a bit of let's visit Bitcoin. Let's see what's up with you. Bitcoin, what's up, Bitcoin, man? Bitcoin, what's up? What's up, Bitcoin? Here it is. Bitcoin is happy. What's going on? How can I move this here? Can I? What's going on with my system? Everything's a bit funny. Just give me 1 sec. Working on that. Here it is. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. It's coming together. A bit of patience. It's coming together. And now let's fix this. There we go. Bitcoin, baby. Here is the dip. Dip is being touched. This happened on the 20th of July at 8 p.m. 29,278 was the final touchdown. And since then, boom, nice rise. If we take it up to the 4-hour chart, this is a 1-hour chart. Take it to the 4-hour chart. Here is the dip since the beginning. We went from 64,854 all the way down to 28,8. All right, this is 60% correction. Very healthy, very good. And look at the pink line. Ooh, the wave broke, and now the wave is starting to rise again. So, very nice bounce off the bottom here. I love this. This is definitely a bullish activity happening here. Nice rise. If we go to the daily is also very beautiful rise. You can see the bottom was in here, and we touch base down here just to confirm. And in the big picture, overall very healthy, very, very healthy, because this red line was a wave. It needs to come down because it's a wave. And from here, it will now gain the momentum and will go up there. So next peak is in October, I believe, towards the end of October, middle end of October. We'll go to the tip. I believe that now we're going to go above the 100K from now on. Probably reach the 120, 130, somewhere like that. And from there, we'll do another big correction, 50-60%. Potentially, we're going to drop down to here, the 58,000 to 50, let's say 50,000. 50 to 60,000 will be the place where we will correct to next time. So now you're going to see us rising up. Let's go to the weekly. Beautiful weekly. Okay, here's the weekly. From here, we're going to have like boom, boom. I like this. I like this very much. If we go to the monthly, you can see here's the EMA. See, we said it can touch it. It can be a bit above it, can go below it, but this is pretty good to me. This will most likely become kind of maybe a bit greeny towards this week. I know will become green, but then August will be green, and September and October, and then I believe that November will be a dump, and then we're moving upwards again. So yeah, big bull run here. But everything is pretty much party on, you know. Look at it. What is rocketing there? There's a few names that we've been following. Oh, Digibyte is waking up. Nice. Let's see what Digibyte is doing. Nice correction overall. Well, that was a good opportunity to pick up some Digibyte in this range. Good price for Digibyte. T-Fuel also was a great prices to pick up T-Fuel here. Look at the beautiful correction already. Wow. Let's look at the hourly. It's always exciting to see the bounce up in the hour chart. Look at that. Vroom, vroom, vroom. I'm waking up, baby. Yeah. And where's theta? Here's theta. So this is versus BTC. This is versus Bitcoin. So look at this beautiful wake up. Woo. So we went from $3.50 to $6 now. Nearly doubled already. And there we go. And the daily of theta. Theta with Bitcoin. Look at that beautiful correction up. Boom. That's why I say, don't try to pick the bottom. You never know when it's going to stop. So if you buy here, and you buy here, and you buy here, and you buy here, then you bought the dip. Now, don't get upset if you bought it here, and you missed out on this. This still considered a dip. Because it's very hard to pick up the bottom, right? The same way the top. Don't try to pick up the top. You sell a bit here, and you sell a bit here, and you sell a bit here, and you sell a bit here. And in that way, you picked up the top for sure. That's the kind of basic concept. So this is the chart of Theta versus Bitcoin. I like this. If you want to know what I think about this, I think it's very exciting because all this that you see, I believe it's only here. There's a long way to go. But if I want to see Theta and Theta Fuel has been at the top there with the profits today. Here is Theta. Look at this weekly candle, but look at the daily of Theta. Very impressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days from 349 up to 629. So nearly double in 5 days. That's amazing. How far are we going up? Very far. I would like to share with you that my wild theory is that at the end of this bull run, Theta will most likely top at around $350 US. Nuts, I know, but that's my take. Of course, there will be stations on the way. There's going to be the $70+ station and the 120, 130 station. But I believe that at the end of this bull run, Theta will be in the zone of like 320 to 350 US dollars. Very exciting. I'm a big fan of Theta, as my community knows very well. But pay attention. This does shows time for continuation of correction. So, can we have another kind of swinging sideways maybe for this monthly of July? Yes. I mean, we have another week. We may go up and down a bit in the weekly. So the monthly will probably be like that. And this will come closer to here. And from here, I believe we're going to have a nice big kind of also August, September, October. We will see. You can never know exactly, but, Theta Fuel is also doing nice things. Anyway, a bit of crypto land for you. But overall, family, it's been really lovely to spend some time with you. And once again, thank you so much for your love and support throughout all the recent challenges that me and my family. Energy for August, yeah, we'll get there. Energy for August is going to be nuts. This Leo season is not going to be the usual Leo season, family. Usually Leo season is the time of excitement. It's kind of like, let's party, let's have fun, Usually August is like the healing space is booming, everyone's coming, there's lots of events, everything's going on. Well, here we are, lockdowns, all this thing, the world looks funny. So I'll just say hello to the chat room, hermano Stefan, love you, and Shireen, and Emily, MJ, missed you, MJ. We'll talk about more about August next week, because next week we'll kick into August. 1st of August is next Sunday. We'll talk about August then. So thank you, love and gratitude to all the Patreon community. If you want to support us and be a part of our awesome community, please join us on patreon.com/healingdelight. If you need healing sessions or crypto coaching sessions or at the moment there's no meditations in the center. I do online sessions. If you need some guidance, if you need some psychic readings, if whatever it is that you need, I'm here for it. If you want to solve some crypto issues, some troubleshoots, or some coaching, if you need to know anything that I can help you with, would be my pleasure. You can book it through healingdelight.com, our website. When you go there, look for the link that says for booking system. Or you can contact us through our email address or our business number that is at the bottom of the website. In any way, it will be lovely to connect with you whenever you're in need. Family, as we face the challenges, Remember that this is a test for our sovereignty. It's a test for our truth of love that we believe that we are, and the love that we believe that this world is. And so stay strong in it, stay strong, and it's not going to get easier, from now on. Intensity is building up, family. It's not the world we lived in. The world is changing, reality is changing, we are changing, everything is changing. Stay flexible, stay mutable, step into yourself, know who you are, stand up for it, trust your intuition, speak up for yourself, act for yourself, detox your life, cleanse your life, listen to your intuition, listen to your spiritual guidance. Don't fall down to all the crap, to all the bull crap, to all the illusions, to all the deceptions. Don't get sucked into the fear. Stay love, be love. That's the true action of Leo warriors in Leo season of this year. To step back into the heart wisdom, to meditate, to think positive, to have positive affirmations, to listen to the empowering things, to the right things, to feel the empowering thing, the right things, and when the yucky things come, let them go. Smudge yourself, some Palo Santo, some black tourmaline, in the shower. Cleanse yourself. So put some protection on yourself, some white light, some golden light. Take action for yourself. I love you so much, and God bless the soul of John Jagoda, which I loved very much and I respect very much. And a good soul, a master healer, has left us. And so bless his soul, and may he rest in peace. And I'm sending you all love, family. And remember to tell those you love them today, not tomorrow. Remember to be who you are today, not tomorrow. Remember to sing your song today, not tomorrow. Because today is the day to live. Because tomorrow we may not be here. You never know. So just remember that, and be gentle on yourself as always. That's it. Oh wow, there's a big lagging in the live stream. I can see that you are now only on that. Anyway, love you, family. I'm gonna place now the sound healing until you catch up with the live stream, and then I'll end it. Sending you love, peace, and happiness. Bye. Here is a full moon. If you want the full moon sound healing meditation, join us on Patreon. You get a download there. And yeah, love you. Peace, love, happiness, gratitude. Adonai לך שלום, 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 ישם לך שלום, ישם לך שלום, שלום. ישם לכם שלום. לא כעסה מסתה, סוכינו בבנתו. לא כעסה מסתה, סוכינו בבנתו. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy now, be happy now, be happy now. Even if I walk in the shadow of darkness, I will not be afraid, for you are within me. Even though if I walk in the shadow of darkness, I will not be afraid, for you are within me. Love is my shepherd, love is my guide, love is my protector, love is my vibration, love is my religion, love is who I am, and love will always guide me throughout the days of my life. Love, 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 surround me, protect me, heal me, illuminate me. Love, purify my being.